and good evening to you. It is Thursday evening, the 28th of December 2023. My name's Jenny McCormack and I am an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator based in the market town of Brackley, which is in Northamptonshire, and that's here in the UK. Thank you so much for joining me. Sorry, I've just turned the side light on. I realised I hadn't put all my lights on. Thank you for joining me. What I wanted to do, because it's in that weird period of time between Christmas and New Year, nobody seems to know whether they're coming or going, including me. I thought I would share with you some of the Christmas cards that I received. So I've actually got this video will actually be in 3 parts. So I've got 15 cards today. I think I've got 17 cards tomorrow. Those are sets of Christmas cards. And then I also, because I celebrated my birthday just before Christmas, I also have a lovely selection of handmade birthday cards that I'd love to share with you. Not all of the cards, obviously, are Stampin' Up products. The majority are, I have to say, because they come from team and customers. But there are plenty there that incorporate other products, and it's always nice to share those with you too. And bear in mind, you don't have to have the exact products. What I want to do is show you these for inspiration for making cards generally. So you can switch out the papers, you could switch out the sentiments, you could change the stamped images to be something other than Christmas, so they could be florals, for example. Hi Kerry, thank you so much for your cards, which are, I don't know if they're in this pile or the next one. So I will be showing those. Thank you so much. And I really appreciate you sending them from Australia as well. It's amazing. Really appreciate that. So let's make a start. So these aren't in any order. They're literally as I collected them off my display of Christmas cards. And then I'll put these back. And then tomorrow, same time, tomorrow evening, I will do the remaining set of Christmas cards, and then I have a section of birthday cards to do, which I will probably do Monday evening, so that I've got 3 sort of evening sessions. That is also New Year's Day, so that would be a perfect fill-in for New Year. So I hope everybody is well. I'm just checking to see where we are in terms of let me see where we are in terms of being live, making sure. Obviously Kerry's joined us, so that's a good sign. We must be live there somewhere. Okay, so I'm going to go through these one at a time, and this one here I know is from Baz. So Baz is a sister, if you like, to me in the Stampin' Up scheme of things. So we belong to the same team with Michelle Last, and Baz sent me this beautiful card. I'm just hoping this is still live, because, oh yes, there we go. I was waiting for my hands to move on my phone. So this is just beautiful. I love the way that Baz has stamped Noel in the background and slightly offset it as well to give this little shadow effect. I'm not sure how much of you can see of that on the screen. And then she stamped and fussy cut or cut out these elements here. She's got a banner behind and that lovely black and white check ribbon. Okay, thanks Kerry, no worries. It might come back. You could try logging out and coming back in again, but we'll see. But if you disappear, I'll understand why. No need to apologise. And for anybody else who's joined us, do say hi. It's always lovely to know who's watching with us. And Baz has taken the joyous sentiment here and embossed that with white embossing powder on black card, and then she's fussy cut that out. Hi Carol, thanks for joining us. Okay, then we have this one. This is from a good friend of mine, Jeanette, who's also a customer, and she's used that very popular bulbul punch that we had, I think it was last year, it might even have been the year before. And what she's done is she's torn the bottom and the top of the card and placed it on top of a piece of card. So that's very effective. And then these are on dimensionals, and then she's added the bling. So this would be easy to recreate really with any papers behind. And these elements could be flowers, or they could be balloons, for example. It'd be quite effective to have balloons going up with strings. And then she's got this die cut sentiment across the bottom. So that is from Jeanette. Thank you to Jeanette. As I say, these aren't in any particular order. Some of my favourite papers from Christmas, and some die cuts, and a nice warm winter wishes sentiment. And that is from lovely Doreen, who comes to my coffee and card, and she comes on a Friday to our Brackley group. So there's that one there. This one is from Leslie, and this is a customer who comes to my coffee and card in Toaster on a Monday. And I remember Leslie buying this cute Scotty dog punch last year. Hi Caroline, thanks for joining us. I hope you're keeping well. And she's put this on a really pretty die cut here, and I like the way she's punched out the Scotty dog from the same papers and then a black one behind for really good effect. So that's from Leslie. Here is a stunning card from Susan. So Susan is a team member. She lives up north, and she's done this beautiful scene with glimmer paper, and this is layered up. So she's put the starry sky background paper onto Misty Moonlight card. She's layered this layer on flat, and then another layer of houses on top, and that's on with dimensionals, and that really does give it some dimension. And then she's added a star in silver glitter paper on the top. So there's that one. Thank you, Susan. This one here is from Linda, and this is really pretty. This is Linda Wardlaw. I love the sentiment in the middle, and then these gold layers we had, I think it was last year, and then she's added some other layers behind as well. Strip of designer paper, and the snowfall embossing folder has been used on this piece behind. If you can see that, you can, yes, you can just in the light see the snow on the top, and then getting lighter on the bottom. And that works really, really well. And she's got a red layer behind, and as I said, some Christmas paper and white, and then this is gold and mossy meadow behind. Try and keep that straight for you. Okay, this one is from Linda and Tim, my good neighbours and friends, and this was one based on one we did at Coffee and Card, with that lovely Joy of Noel stamp set. People often say to me, do you mind receiving cards that you've made with somebody? And the answer is Absolutely not. I love it. I love that people make them and are sending them. And if they're sending them to me, that's absolutely fine. So never ever worry about sending me a card that you've created with me, either in person or at a class. So thank you, Linda and Tim. Here's one with that lovely polar bear punch. This is from Michelle. And she stamped a sentiment across the bottom. She's used these lovely gold cards and envelopes, and then she's used the gold, it's got a name but I can't think what it is. It's gold sort of jewelled paper that she's used to punch out, and then she's doubled up these snowflakes. I don't know if you can see that or not, but that's really stunning as well. So thank you to Michelle. Michelle's in our team and she comes to Coffee and Card as well. Here is another one. This is from Jill and her family, and Jill stamped all the way around, so there's a fair bit of stamping in this one. Love the way that she's layered that around there, just over stamping all the way around the standard card base. Stamped a sentiment in the middle, and then she stamped and fussy cut, or cut with the dies probably, these pieces. And then she's used one of the wooden embellishments, and then she's decorated that with, I suspect, with a pen. It's got some Wink of Stella on this base here, and then she's done some red edges. So these are wooden embellishments, so they come fairly natural, and then she's coloured those in, I suspect, with blends pens. Love that. And as I say, there's a fair bit of stamping going on in there. Different colours of green. We've got holly and berries and all sorts. Love that. Really nice. Okay, this one here is from Karen. Now, I know quite a few Karens. I wonder if there's a clue on the back. There isn't. So it's one, I suspect, one of the two Karens in my team, and I apologise because I'm not 100% sure which one it is. I think it's Karen Hawley, I think. So she's taken that lovely tree stamp that we had, that we used the last week before Christmas. She's edged some of the trees with white ink, and she stamped that all on crumb cake cards, which is really effective and something I would have never thought of doing. I always put mine onto white, or I did some blue ones onto balmy blue as well, blue trees. And then we've got a sentiment which is gold embossed on this circle, a little bit of ribbon, and then a little tied bow with the gold twine, and then this has been layered twice, once onto cherry cobbler, which is the same as that, and then the inside, the back card is Pretty Peacock. But I love that, and if you can see the effect of the white ink, I think you can. Just makes it look almost 3D. Okay, so welcome to anybody who's joined us since the start. Just going through some of my many Christmas cards. I'm so lucky to receive so many handmade Christmas cards. This is the first batch of 15, and I will be here again tomorrow with another batch. So this one is from the lovely Trudy, a very good friend of mine. She's also a customer, and she's matted some Christmas paper here with the gonks, and then she's added a Merry Christmas die cut. That's really fine, unless she's die cut that herself with her machine, which she might have done. And that's in like a light silver glitter paper, and that's just popped on top. Also you can see the glitter paper there shining off my light, I'm sorry. That's laid onto some Poppy Parade and then onto some white card, but very cute. This one I think is from Fiona. Yes, it is. So a very good friend of mine, Fiona. This is a stunning card, and she's taken a square craft colour card, and then she's torn off a piece of white card, added 2 punch trees, one in gold, and then lifted up on dimensionals, one in white. Hopefully you can see that. She's added the Let It Snow sentiment and punched that out. And then she's also punched and split the same shape to create that really pretty double effect. And then some gold ribbon around that bottom layer, which is tucked inside. And then she's added pearls onto the tree. That's really, really effective. Thank you, Fiona. This is Kerry's, I'm pretty sure it is. So the lovely Kerry from Australia has sent me Christmas and a birthday card all that way, and I absolutely love this. So Kerry has got a base card which is cut in that format. So cut at 10.5, scored at 14.85. Hi Janice. And then she's got a pool party layer, and then a white layer which has been embossed, if you can see that, with one of those set of 3 basics embossing folders. And then she's got another layer of pool party, a layer of white, and then a stamped piece of card, or it might be papers, not quite sure. Yes, it might be the papers. And then she's got a cut out Christmas tree from that Christmas tree set with the outline, and then a cute Merry Christmas there, which actually is embossed on that piece of white card. You can just see it in the lights, hopefully shining. Might not do. Yeah, there we go. So a really pretty card. So thank you to Kerry. And then some bling across here on the top left hand side. Hi Brenda, good evening to you. So that one is from Kerry. So you can imagine recreating that. So we've got a panel of 3 here. I don't know if they're, I want to say they're different sizes. So that's 3.5, 3, and 3.5. It's very effective. So a 10cm panel cut at 3, 3.5. No, that can't be right, can it? 3.5, 3.5, and 3. I got there in the end. And then the layer on top. So you could do that with other papers and get that same effect. But really, really beautifully done. And I love the colours as well. Okay, then we have this one here. This is from Jenny and Harry. Jenny's one of my coffee and card ladies. It comes on a Friday. And she's used the Irresistible Blooms, made it into a Christmas flower. So she stamped that with the leaves, stamped Merry Christmas. This tag is from the Christmas tree dies, called Merriest Trees, I want to say. And then she's popped that onto a piece of garden green, onto a note card, and then threaded a bit of ribbon through and tucked it round the back of the card. So very effective. So thank you to Jenny. I know she doesn't tend to watch my videos, so she may not see that one. This is from Kate. Kate comes to my toaster coffee and card. And this is very apt because Kate is a singer. She sings in a choir. So this is perfect for her. So she stamped the music in the centre of this square card. And then she has punched or cut out a stamp, a star with Christmas wishes in the centre. So I think that's really effective. So thank you to Kate. And then finally for today one, this is from Tracy. Yes, it is from Tracy, a lovely customer of mine. And Tracy has used a base card here with a white layer. She's used those scallop dies with the real red layer, and then she stamped a tree, and then she's coloured in the little ornaments, but then she's added bling to the centre each of those, and really makes it stand out. And obviously she's cut out a little star for the top, and then wrapped some ribbon around, and then the sentiment across the bottom. Oh, hi Nicole, happy Christmas, happy New Year. You sort of, I never know what to say these days when you're in between the two. So that's a really pretty layered card from Tracy. And Tracy also sent me a hamper of lots of goodies. My goodness, it was absolutely jam-packed. Working my way through it, needless to say. So there we are. That's today's cards. Let me just move these out so you can see some of them, especially if you didn't see the early ones. Let me just do this. So I will have another set tomorrow. So bear in mind that you could recreate these with non-Christmas stamps. All of them really. I just think they're so nice and so varied. That's the fun thing, obviously, about handmade cards, even ones that are made at Coffee and Card, where we're making something similar. Everybody has their own, puts their own touch to it. There's that one, and then that one with the Scotty dogs. So that's my first 15. I think I've got 17 for tomorrow. That'll be Friday, so I'll do these at the same time. And then on Monday, which is New Year's Day, I'll be sharing my handmade birthday cards with you all. So birthday cards obviously I get from team members and customers. And in our team we have a birthday club. And that's where we encourage people to send each other cards for their birthday. And so on your birthday, you can receive a whole series of different handmade cards made by other members of the team. A really good way for to encourage people to make sure that they are crafting, not just buying craft products, which is very easy to fall into that. And it's a good way then of making for a purpose and sending them. So I will have plenty of birthday cards to share with you Monday, and I will be here again tomorrow at 7 p.m. for the remaining Christmas cards. I think there's a few more. I think there's I think there's 17. Unless there might well be some more hiding around and about. You know what it's like. You always miss one, don't you, that you've picked up. And thank everybody for the cards, but also for the cards that aren't handmade, of course. I'm just featuring these to give people inspiration and ideas from my Jemini Crafts page. So thank you so much everybody. I hope you have a great evening. Can't believe it's Friday tomorrow already. Our coffee and card sessions start back again properly next Tuesday. We're not there on Monday at Toaster, but we are back Tuesday. Let me just pop on and say hi to everybody so you can see me. Just swap that over. There we go. So, oh, my hair looks really weird, sorry. So thank you so much for joining me. Do take care. I look forward to catching up with you very soon. Hope to craft with you soon as well. Look out for new events that I'm launching. Plus we have the new mini catalogue starting in January, and if you haven't already had a copy, I will be sending out the remainder of my customer copies, and if you want to make sure you're on my list, just message me and I'll make sure I send you a copy. Do take care, everyone. Thanks, lovely to see you, and I look forward to catching up with you really soon. Bye for now.